They say the United States used to be better, that the American dream has become a joke, that the golden age is gone. But if that's true, why do millions still cross deserts, oceans, and borders just to step on this soil? Because, like it or not, America is more than just a country. It's an idea, a promise, a symbol that, even in chaos, there's still room to start over. And ideas don't die easily. In this video, we'll show you why, despite all its flaws, the United States is still one of a kind. Freedom, diversity, innovation, culture, power. And by the end, you might just find yourself wondering, were they right all along? But before we answer that, let's rewind a little. Topic 1. Freedom of speech, the heart of America. Imagine living in a place where you can criticize the government in a public square, without fear. In the U.S., that right has been protected since 1789. The First Amendment protects the uncomfortable, the unpopular opinion, the right to speak, to stay silent, to march, to kneel. True American power doesn't just lie in missiles. It lies in words. With every protest, every hashtag, every controversial speech, American democracy reinvents itself. It was that way with Martin Luther King. It still is today. Here, speaking is an act of power. And that's exactly why it's still so desired. Because real freedom scares those who live to control. But freedom without diversity is only half the story. Topic 2. Diversity and immigration, the face of America. If freedom is the heart, then diversity is the face of America. New York isn't just a city. It's an entire planet in a single block. Arabic, Spanish, Mandarin, Creole. America is the only country where Little Haiti, Chinatown, and Little Italy coexist and thrive. From the Indian-born CEO of Google to Steve Jobs' Syrian father, immigrants shape the backbone of the U.S. every year. Over 1 million people legally arrive in America. They don't just work, they transform. Like Hamdi Ulukaya, a Kurdish immigrant who founded Chobani and revolutionized the yogurt industry. Or Sahar Kodayari, an Iranian refugee who became a symbol for women's rights in sports. Here, identity is a choice, not a birth sentence. And where there's diversity, there are ideas. Lots of them. And that's where America shines. Topic 3. Innovation and technology, where the future is born. But ideas need space to be born. And America offers that space. If the whole world carries smartphones and dreams of colonizing Mars, it's because part of the future was born here. Apple, Google, Tesla, SpaceX, Airbnb, companies that started in garages and conquered the globe. In Silicon Valley, failing fast is the rule. Boldness is worth more than perfection. While some countries imitate, the U.S. invents. This is where the impossible became a blueprint, and the blueprint became a revolution. Where Elizabeth Holmes tried and failed, where Elon Musk dared and persisted. Here, even failure becomes a bridge. But there is no future without those who imagine it first. Topic 4. Education and research, where knowledge is power. Harvard, MIT, Yale, Stanford. These universities are more than places of learning. They're idea factories. From the internet to GPS, from vaccines to AI, much of what we use today was born in their halls. Over 1 million international students come to the US every year. They're not just chasing a degree, they're chasing purpose. Like Malala, who chose Stanford, or Sundar Pichai, who left India for the Ivy League before leading Google. Here, knowledge has one goal: to change the world. And to change the world, you have to speak its language. Topic 5. Culture and sports. Entertainment that rules the world. America's body is made of culture, and its movements dance across the planet. Hollywood, NBA, TikTok, hip-hop, Super Bowl. From Marvel to Broadway, from Beyoncé to Kendrick Lamar. American culture isn't forced, it's desired. If young women in Iran dance to American music in secret, it's not a trend, it's resistance, it's aspiration. And this culture also carries stories of reinvention. Like Bao Nguyen, a former Vietnamese refugee turned Hollywood director. Or Giannis Antetokounmpo, a Nigerian immigrant who became an NBA superstar. When the world dreams, it often plays an American soundtrack. But dreams only become reality with courage and structure. Topic 6. Entrepreneurship, where ideas become empires. Jeff Bezos, Oprah Winfrey, Walt Disney, stories that started from nothing and became empires. In the US, entrepreneurship isn't just allowed, it's encouraged. The system rewards risk. It values the attempt. With over 30 million small businesses, the US is a decentralized wealth machine. Here, being self-made isn't a myth, it's a mindset. Like Damon John, who sold T-shirts in Queens and founded FUBU, or Sarah Blakely, who turned $5,000 into Spanx and became a billionaire. And no idea survives without protection. Topic 7. Military power and global influence. Presence, not just force. Bases in 70 countries, fleets in every ocean, a record-breaking military budget. But real American power lies in the ability to respond, fast, anywhere, anytime. From humanitarian aid in Haiti to fighting ISIS, American presence reshapes the global balance. And no matter the criticism, when crisis hits, the question is always, what will the U.S. do? When the world bleeds, it's the American flag that arrives. Topic 8. Humanitarian aid. When the world calls, it answers. Hurricanes in the Caribbean, earthquakes in Nepal, pandemics, USAID, the American Red Cross, hospital ships, a quiet but constant force. This leadership isn't just strategy, it's culture. A country that acts even when no one else moves. Topic 9. Infrastructure and quality of life. The invisible that works. Wide highways, functional airports, 911 emergency response in minutes, public libraries with free Wi-Fi, preserved parks, 24-hour supermarkets. In the U.S., everyday life is predictable. And for those who've lived through chaos, predictability is a luxury. Like Fatou, who spent her life without stable electricity in Senegal, and now runs a business in Atlanta, or Raul, who left Caracas's blackouts for Miami's constant light. In the end, all of this has a name: the dream. and it's still breathing. Topic 10. The American Dream. Still alive, still real. The janitor's son who becomes a CEO. The refugee who becomes an entrepreneur. The immigrant without a degree who becomes an engineer. Stories like Jose Hernandez, who picked tomatoes with his parents and became a NASA astronaut, or Indra Nooyi, who left India and became CEO of PepsiCo. Here, starting over isn't failure, it's a right. Here, falling down is part of the journey. And if at the start of this video you asked yourself whether the American dream was dead, maybe the answer is closer than you think. The world loves to criticize the United States, to point out flaws, to expose scars, but deep down, many do it because they know how much this country still matters. Because despite everything, the division, the mistakes, the chaos, America remains what the world watches and secretly admires. If this video made you see the US differently, like it. If it reminded you where you came from, or where you still want to go, share it. And if you've lived your own chapter of the American dream, tell us in the comments, because maybe it's more alive than ever.